Everybody, welcome back to the Doe's Cantina, and today I'm here with
Lucas, otherwise known as Budget Brick Studios on Instagram.
and Lucas. Introduce yourself.
All right, so I'm Lucas. Obviously, I have an Instagram page where I do Lego mocks and mainly Star Wars, and I also do some artwork.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'll put his Instagram in the link in the description below. And are you ever do you want to sell stuff, or are you trying to get into a business with Legos or something like that?
I might be thinking about getting into Bricklink because I have a lot of extra pieces and stuff like that I don't need, and it would be good for another source of income, I guess you could say. And I have a lot of stuff that I could sell.
So you're saying you have a job?
Yes, I do have a job. I work at a fast food place in my area.
Okay, so yeah, that would be pretty good because now you got two sources of income. Chase the bag, not the girl. I quote
Yeah.
that. So, yeah, it's actually coming really handy. Someone told me it when I was in band camp. Band camp. This is all right. Okay, Cantina camp. I have to make Star Wars. So, yeah, this podcast has been it's been doing really well, and I feel like y'all guys really enjoy these podcasts because they're kind of getting views really fast, likes, but mostly the subscribers likes and stuff. I don't really, but comments and subscribers, that's where it's at.
Yeah.
So, everyone, y'all guys seem to be enjoying it. So I'm gonna keep doing these until y'all guys want me to do something else, and this is probably gonna be a lot. This I have other friends that started their own podcast, but they only have 1 or 5 subscribers, and this one's taking off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm I appreciate it, guys. Hopefully one day I'll make it on the actual professional podcasters. Maybe do a collab with Star Wars Theory. That's my dream.
Yeah, just keep working at it. Everyone share it with their friends on Instagram, and maybe you'll be able to come on it.
Yeah, I was doing it a little bit on Snapchat too, but I feel like Instagram gets the word out better.
Instagram, and actually I've found that I don't personally have TikTok, but a lot of people in the community say they get a lot of their followers on Instagram off of TikTok.
Really? I have a TikTok account, but I don't really post. I have a friend that posts is YouTube. He used to do YouTube, but then he's it's not my thing, and he just posts his videos on his little videos on TikTok now, and he's getting some followers. Maybe I might have to look into that. So yeah, guys, go ahead. All right, so I forgot to mention, how in the last podcast I said there's 2 new co-owners? Well, there's a new one, Lucas. He's now a co-owner because this podcast can get very busy. I'm starting school, so it's going to get super stressful if I'm trying to do one almost every night and stuff. So we'll have other content being uploaded. And yeah, so 4 co-owners, and they're it's gonna be nice. Last video I told you about all the other sorts of content. We have okay, guys, more content coming very soon. This channel is gonna get big, hopefully. I keep at it. But anyways, you know what, guys? I'm sorry to bore you, but let's get into it. So, Lucas, have you been watching Bad Batch recently?
Yes, I have. I just finished it the other day.
Cool. So how do you feel? Wait, so you watched the last episode, right?
Yeah.
All right. So how do you feel about Camino getting destroyed?
Good riddance. I'm kidding. I don't know. It kind of sucked. I mean, I'm excited to see what they'll do with it in the next season, but I loved Camino as a planet, and I just thought it had a really cool architecture and stuff. And I know that's lame, but I thought it looked really cool, and sad to see it all gone. Also a great battle.
Did you see yourself? Oh yeah, I love that map. First map I've ever played too. But would you see yourself living in that world, or on the laboratory? I guess you would call it. Would you live there?
I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of places to choose from in the Star Wars universe, though. So if I could pick
Fair
one,
point.
I mean, it would probably be Tatooine, but Kamino's pretty cool too.
Kamina, Tatooine, I just feel like I'd get like, like for bounty hunters, if I was in Star Wars universe, I'd probably be a bounty hunter. People are saying like, oh, I'm going to be a Jedi or a Sith. Okay, let's get real here, guys. Realistically, everyone's going to be a Jedi. No one
I'm gonna be
has
a
it in their hearts
scavenger.
to like kill people. You would be a scavenger in the Star Wars universe?
No, I'd probably be someone like a Han Solo character. I'd be like a smuggler or something.
You whatever pays not the, I guess I don't know if there's bills in there, but whatever gets you credits. Like, okay, so if you were automatically just teleported to the Star Wars universe, would you know how to get around the universe, the galaxy?
Probably not. I would probably need a map. I have
That's
no
that's what,
idea
yeah.
where the planets are in relation to each other. I'm not very good at that.
Like overall, like how the galaxy works, like credits and like things you can do to earn them. You think you would be good at that?
Yeah, I think I'd be able to get around.
Cool. Who would you say your favorite bounty hunter is?
Ooh, that's actually a tough one. I got a lot of favorites. Um, I gotta think for a minute, dude. I really love Boba Fett,
You're good.
but I
Boba
mean
Fett is a
he's
legend.
kind of like the poster child for bounty hunters, though, isn't he? I
Yeah.
mean,
When you think of bounty hunters, you think him.
yeah, it's hard not to pick him. He's the one who gets the most screen time. Honestly, I love Cad Bane.
My brother's obsessed with Cad Bane. Like he just loves him. Like just off, it's off the charts. If I had to pick, mine would be, I don't, I would. This is my second favorite, but I have a like close connection with Embo. You know who Embo is?
Yeah, the guy with the cool hat.
Yeah, because he's like Captain America. That's why I'm a big fan of Captain America, but that he kind of like similar. He's similar to him. Like if like imagine he had a Beskar shield.
Yeah.
Crazy. So yeah, I mean I'd probably have to pick him. I don't really have any other bounty hunters because like Boba Fett, he's cool and all. If people say Mando, I mean like I don't think he's a bounty hunter
I
anymore.
wouldn't really count him as a bounty hunter, no.
Yeah, because now he's like, I don't know, King of Mandalore, I guess.
Yeah.
He's got better things to do. So, how would okay? So, like credits wise, would you want to use credits as like a world currency or keep it to like would you live in the United States, right?
Yeah.
You're in Texas or Minnesota or what?
I'm in Wisconsin.
You're in Wisconsin. So Wisconsin. I'm thinking about the U.S. map in my head.
It's right next to Minnesota.
Okay, because I'm in Texas and we have the same time. It's because we're like in the middle.
Yeah.
And the time zone's the same. So I was guessing like Minnesota or something.
Yep.
Wisconsin, that's kind of far. I've never been, but have you ever been to Texas?
I was actually born in Texas.
Ooh, you ever lived there?
Yeah, I lived there for about a year in Dallas.
Ooh, do you know where Abilene is?
I do not. If I looked at a map, I would figure it out, but I don't know where that is offhand. No.
Fun fact about me: I was born in Texas in Fort Worth, but as soon as I was born, I went to Alaska for 2 years.
Ooh, nice.
There. And my dad was in the military, so I lived in the Army base. But then I moved back to Texas, and that's where I lived ever since. But I've been to North Carolina for a summer with my dad. Well, my parents divorced and I've stepdad, but it's because things wouldn't work out. Because I'm not gonna get into that. But when I went to North Carolina, I just love it there. Like everybody's so nice. There's parks.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna move there. But my dad said I also like the woods. Like, you know, I'm not talking about like you going to the woods like close to your house or something. I'm talking about how would I explain this? You ever heard of like the redwoods in like California? I'm pretty sure,
Yeah.
or maybe they're in Washington. Yeah, I want like woods. You know how they look like in the woods? Like it looks like not a forest. Like it looks so peaceful. Like, you know, those type of woods.
Yeah. I know exactly
Yeah,
what
like
you're talking about.
I want to. I would live there. Like I've never been to Ed Woods like that, but I would love to. Like on my old channel, I was gonna do a survival series in the summer, but I have this place by my house in the woods. I call it the Dova Trail because it's like a natural made trail through the woods. But I went there. I tried to go there one time, but it was too dangerous. Like the grass was like as tall as my waist, and I'm 6 foot. It was tall as my waist, and I could not like. And there was mosquitoes, webs that had birds in them, and like it was hot. And it was hot too. But I'm gonna go in there in like the fall because that's when everything seems to calm down.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna. I don't know. Everyone was excited for my survival series though. That video got a lot of views, but
Yeah,
I don't think I'm gonna.
I think at some
Go
point
ahead.
in their life, everyone wants to kind of do that. And my parents own a bit of land in northern Wisconsin, and we go up there and like it would be really fun. I think about it sometimes if we were to try and just see if we could, you know, it sounds dumb if you say it like the way I'm going to say it, but I can't think of a better way to word it. But like just kind of like extreme camping is what I would say. And it's like a fun idea that I would like to try sometime. And I think it'd be really cool to make videos of.
You know, you should probably go for that. So when I have a survival bag like that, so one time I washed a car and I got $40, and I bought a lot of survival stuff, and I had a tactical backpack, an old one that I found. So I put everything in there, organized it, and it's like my survival bag. Some people call it a bug out bag, but you know, like zombie apocalypse, I'm ready. I'm ready, automatically ready.
Yeah.
And also in the Dova Trail, there is an abandoned bridge. Like nobody goes there anymore. Like it's abandoned, like moss and everything.
Yeah, careful, it might be haunted.
I know. I was thinking about doing like 24 hours at abandoned bridge
24 hour
with my
bridge
friends.
challenge.
Yeah, I think it would be fun, but I don't.
Don't let PewDiePie see me here.
Oh yeah. Also, when I was at you know, I have a friend. I have a couple of friends. Alpha plays, Arctic plays. You know, like they Alpha has 188 subs because he's YouTube constantly, but his podcast channel is not doing so well. Arctic, he's a wannabe Alpha. But oh yeah, fun fact about me: I used to have an old YouTube channel that had like over 200 subscribers, but Google decided to disable that account, and now I don't have it anymore. So I created a new one that wasn't as good.
I saw you have a gaming channel. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, it was a gaming channel. You know a video game called Dead by Daylight?
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently I played that on my old channel and everyone loved it. That's how I got most of my subs. But now I just don't really post on that channel anymore. Like, you know, yeah, I just don't. I might give up on that channel and just continue with this channel because I feel like this channel is going to be successful.
Yeah. So if you don't mind me asking, where did you get the name Dova's Cantina? Is that like a family name or is that your name or?
So Dova was like, I'm a big fan of Skyrim. You know that game? You know that game?
I've heard of Skyrim. I've never really played it though.
So Skyrim, I grew up with that game on the PS3 as a kid, and I just loved it. And then on PS4, I got it again. I still play it to this day. It's been with me ever since I was like 7 years old. And I feel like it has a place in my heart, and it's like one of the best video games to ever live. It's also in the Video Game Hall of Fame. That's how good it is. It's like really.
Is Dova a name of a character in Skyrim?
So basically, there's dragons, and in dragon language, Dova-kin means dragonborn, and I just took out the kin and just put Dova.
Nice.
So,
Dragon's
yeah.
Cantina.
Yeah, and the cantina, I wanted it like to be like a cantina theme, so I just put cantina. I'm like, why don't I just put cantina at the end? So Dova's Cantina, like it's my cantina, my podcast. So
Yeah.
that's how that name came. And then, so I made the Death Star. You know the logo. I made that logo,
Mm-hmm.
but the image I issued my profile picture. Um, it's an actual symbol in the Star Wars universe called the Galactic Alliance, and I don't really know much about it, but I just thought the symbol looked cool. And then on the circle, you know the little words around it. It's in Star Wars language. I think it's called Urabesh. It says Dova's Cantina.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, there's that. That's and then yeah, that's really everything. Like it wasn't that hard, but I mean it took me a while to come up with a name, but
Mm-hmm.
I turned out pretty good. Red and black theme, just chill with it. And then when I put my videos, I have that sound bar around my logo. And then you got the background. Then you got the cantina music in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's the podcast. Everyone seems to like it that way. So
Yeah, it's a good setup.
if any of y'all guys suggest any changes, you let me know in the comments, and I'll try it. I'll try it. But most likely, I'll probably
if I can, I feel kind of rude saying this. If I can suggest one change, I was watching a couple of the other podcasts yesterday to check them out and see how they were, and they were all really good. Good topics covered, like good conversations had. But in the intro, when it switches from the fight scene where it's like Yoda and Rey and Kylo Ren fighting, it switches to the dialogue going across the screen. When it switches,
Yeah.
I would do like a blending tool with the audio so that the audio doesn't just cut off and then go to some other audio. I would like make it fade out more.
Yes. Okay. So I have a tool that can do that. I have a tool that can do that, like on all my editing. So I'll that's a quick fix. I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because as soon as like you watch, it's like, yeah, just yeah. So it doesn't sound that great, but I mean, okay. So some people are telling me I should use Spotify. So the way this Anchor app works is that it posts on Spotify and not YouTube, but it posts on Spotify and other stuff, but it's on. Someone said they listened to it on Spotify, and I do not know where it is. Like I don't know how it's getting up there.
I'll check right now. Entertain the podcast.
Yeah, like I don't. I mean, I'm gonna get into Spotify. Like I use Spotify, but I don't post on it because I don't think it's not my thing. Like it's not a type of thing I would like get blow up on. Like a lot of followers. I don't even know if they're like followers or like subscribers. I don't know how all that works, but I don't think it's gonna be that big. Like once this YouTube channel gets big, I'll do it on Spotify then.
You have a Spotify account.
I do.
It's got all the episodes on there.
I bet it doesn't have the music and stuff. It just has the.
Here, I'm gonna listen to the audio. I'm gonna play the last episode.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Dova's Cantina. And today I'm here with.
So it starts out with your audio. It doesn't start out with any of the intro or anything.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's how.
Yeah, it looked pretty good though. It just
so. Does it have any like does it have any like listens or followers? Like what are we looking at?
I don't think I can check listens or follows, but
what about plays? Like how many plays?
I don't think I can check that. I think you would have to check that, but.
So what did you look up?
I just looked up Dova's Cantina, capital D, and it came up.
All right, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna look at it. I'll see because it automatically after I'm done with these when I download it automatically just posts on Spotify. Mm-hmm. And a friend told me about this app. Like my friend Alpha, he told me like, yo, you should use Anchor if you're gonna do podcasts because it posts on all these. I'm like, okay, does it post on YouTube? And he's like, no. So it took me about 2 days to figure out how to download the audio and then for me to edit it and stuff. You have no idea how long it took me to put the sound bar there because I was looking for apps or like websites and stuff that can do it, and a lot of stuff was working for me, and then I finally found it. So what I was gonna do is that I was gonna get, when I'm doing podcasts with guests, I'm gonna see if they can send me like their logo or something, and I would put 2 sound bars. You know how it has that sound bar around my logo?
Yep.
I was gonna put 2 of them, but I decided not to because I wanted it to show like when I was talking and when like you were talking, but I don't think that's possible because it's just one audio file.
Yeah.
Unless, yeah. So
you could probably put it through. I'm trying to think. You could put it through another editing software first, and then import it into the Anchor, whatever you do to put it into YouTube. You could put it into that software as one clip, and that might work, but I'm not sure.
It probably will. I mean, I'm thinking like like maybe somehow like we're talking to each other, but we're each I don't know how it's gonna work. I don't know. But okay, so I had my first day of school today, and I get inside my 3rd period. I'm a sophomore, by the way. I get inside my 3rd period because it's like a new class, and I have nothing but seniors and juniors in there, and I don't really know anybody. But at the end, in 8th period, I figure out that one of them was a sophomore, and now we're good friends. I mean, I don't know if I want a girlfriend this year, but I'm just gonna try to chase the bag and not the girl. Wait, so do you know an ice cream place called Cold Stone?
Yeah.
All right, so I have one here in Abilene. And I talked with the guy, and as soon as I turn on November 4th, I'm gonna turn 16, and that's when I'll get a car because my parents want me to get a car. And me and my brother are gonna share a car, and when they get it on November 4th, because that's when I get my driver's license, I can start working there.
Yeah, I'm actually a sophomore too this year, so.
Oh really?
I just started my behind the wheel class tomorrow actually, so that'll be fun.
I did I have my driver's permit, and I did all that online.
Nice.
My parents wanted me to go at my own pace, and I thought it was boring as crap. And I'm going to be honest. I don't really read it. I don't read anything. I just skip.
I don't think anyone does. I think everyone just kind of learns at their own pace after they get their license.
Yeah, because I'm just like, I just need to drive. Like, I already did the written stuff. All I have to do is the driving test. So, yeah, I'm learning. But I keep hitting, like every time I turn, my mom says there's an imaginary car, and every time I turn like to another road, I always hit it. So I'm gonna crash. I've been on a road with other cars before, but I'm going so slow. I don't want to crash.
Yeah.
All right, so let's. I feel like we dragged so far from Star Wars. Okay, so I wanted to keep this podcast to Star Wars, but then
we still have about 8 minutes left because it's recording from when we were talking beforehand. So. Yeah,
I know, but I feel like because a lot of people are suggesting that I should just start talking about other things than Star Wars, like Marvel.
It doesn't have to be Star Wars. It can be about, in my opinion, it can be about anything. I mean, as long as it's like you talk about it somewhere for the people who want to hear that.
Yeah, I feel like that's the best option. Because it's my cantina, it's my rules. Okay, people don't just come in here.
Rules, you can leave.
Yeah, I'll kick you out. Have you ever been to Galaxy's Edge in Disney World?
No, I haven't.
So, I haven't been there, but it's my dream. But so I found out I'm in band, and I'm so for spring break, my band thing is doing a trip, and it's to Florida and Disney World. But I'm gonna be honest here. As soon as we get there, I'm not doing any Disney. Like, I'm staying in Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah,
and we're there.
Probably what I would do.
Yeah, and that's where because I'll have a job by then. I'm gonna save up crap ton of money and I'm gonna spend it like crazy. And maybe I might get a girlfriend before that, so I can like buy her stuff. But
All right, so
chase the bag.
back to Star Wars. Did you hear that Disney's actually developing a patented working retractable lightsaber?
Yes, I've heard that, and I also saw. You know who Hacksmith is?
Yeah.
So I saw that, and then Hacksmith says why like I don't know, it's on the news, but he said he has the Guinness World Record of making the world's first retractable lightsabers. But I feel like so I saw like a little thing about those lightsabers that Disney's making. Like it's like isn't it like a stick rising up? It's kind of confusing to me. It looks weird.
The one that Disney I think released, I think they put out a video and a statement that was like, I don't even think it was the real product. I think it was like, what do you call
prototype?
It wasn't even a prototype. I think it was, I can't think of the word right now. I'll think of it in a minute. But like the Hacksmith one, it was like a plasma based, like, do you know from Old Republic, before they even had like the retractable lightsabers, they had like,
a battery pack.
Backpacks. Yeah, they had like the backpacks connected with the strap, like Ghostbusters almost. And that's what Hacksmith made, and it was similar to that. So, but the one Disney had was handheld, and it didn't have anything like that.
Wait, does it have plasma, or is it just like plastic like the other lightsabers?
No, I don't think it's actual fire or plasma or anything. I think it's just going to be some sort of solid material that's going to just exit and then come back in, and it'll be glowing or something. I don't think it's going to be too crazy, but it will be cool to see if it works.
I wonder how that's going to work. How are you going to get a blade so big to fit it, to fold into like such a small little handle? Like it'll look weird if it like folds. You know, like the lightsabers at Walmart.
Yeah, they have the toy ones that just fold into each other. Those.
Yeah,
it would look really like unprofessional if that's how it looked.
Yeah, but so I'm wondering how they're gonna do that.
It'll be some sort of like flexible, like LED light tube down the middle, and then the color of whatever material it is will be what lightsaber color they want to make it. And as long as they have the process good where it can retract and like extend while it looks good, then I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, you think it'd be made out of rubber?
No, because rubber wouldn't stay unless you had it like, you know how slap bracelets work?
Yeah.
Rubber wouldn't stay extended. It wouldn't keep its form unless you had like something forming inside of it. So that would defeat the purpose. And I feel like that wouldn't really make sense.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see. So, so you think, okay, so when I saw that little video, I think I only saw an Anakin Skywalker one. I don't care if people say Rey's lightsaber. No, they're wrong. It's Anakin Skywalker. It's Anakin's lightsaber.
I like the prequel trilogy, the sequel trilogy. I like both prequel and sequel, but I do like the sequel trilogy. When people say Rey's lightsaber, I kind of die inside a little bit.
Yeah. What's your opinion about Rey? You think she's a good Jedi?
Great actor, good Jedi. Bad role, bad part. They didn't do very good on the writing for the first two, at least.
I feel like my favorite one out of the sequel trilogy is probably Force Awakens because it was new. And I thought it was the first Star Wars movie made in my time, but it wasn't. Actually, Revenge of the Sith was when I was born, like 2005. It was the year I was born. But I just feel like Force Awakens like gave me like a little bit of spark that made me like Star Wars more. But like,
yeah, that's the same for me. Like Force Awakens kind of awakened the Force within me. I'm gonna go jump.
Oh, hey! So at my school, we have these IDs, and we found out today that they put the suicide and crisis hotline numbers on our IDs.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't
That's
know
a
who's
little.
trying to commit suicide, but
That's a little weird.
uh, imagine calling the suicide hotline and then they say, "Please hold, we're busy."
Dude, that'd be. Never mind. that, that'd be
Drastic.
sad.
All right, so I started this podcast 5 minutes. Like we talked for 5 minutes. So and it's 35 minutes. So guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. And I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna try a new outro instead of saying "see you" in the next one. I'm gonna try this. You ready? All right, guys. So Lucas, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, no problem.
And as always, guys, may the force be with you always.